Hello, and welcome to the South by Southwest 2017 Panel Picker. Thanks for watching this video about our proposal. My name is Scott Laguerre, and I'm proposing a panel topic called The Kids Will Be Alright. What's that going to be about? Well, actually one little topic: optimism. Specifically, I want to address optimism in the music industry. And I know that's the last thing that we sometimes hear about. You're never going to break through the digital noise today. You can't monetize streaming. Heck, you shouldn't even date a musician. These are the things that we all hear in society. But I really do think we have reasons to be optimistic today and into tomorrow. Let me explain. First off, I've spent the last 20 years in recording studios, corporate boardrooms, record labels, in and around music. And through that whole process, South by Southwest has been one of my go-tos. People always want to know, why would you go? Why would you put up with the crowds? And in many ways, the answers come easily. For one, you're going to see gut-wrenching emotional performances. One artist and their voice and a guitar can slay a room. You're also going to see amazing, powerful performances from some of the time's biggest rock bands. But on top of that, beyond the music, you're also going to meet 100 of your closest friends from all over the world who have more in common with you than you can ever imagine. The opportunity to meet these people and network is incredible. And then once you move into the conference center, you bond together, clasped against the wall as you tether and charge your iDevices. Once you're all powered up, you walk into the individual conference rooms and you're able to hear from industry luminaries and even some of your mentors as they talk about the challenges and issues facing the day. It's incredibly informative and powerful. Then walk down the hall, there's the trade show, there's the Gear Expo, and more information than you could possibly imagine. For me, my annual trip took a detour in 2012 when this little person came and visited my life. And now that I've started to go back to South by again, I've gone back in a different capacity. That is an educator and a supporter for students. And it's been interesting returning for the last 2 years because despite the fact that yes, the crowds do seem a little bit bigger, I've had to stand in fewer lines and I've been graced with more VIP treatment than I could ever imagine. Sitting backstage, getting in through the back door, all of these opportunities. And guess what? It hasn't come from any industry connections. It's come from former students. Former students who are now playing stages at South by Southwest. Former students who are mixing live sound for some of my favorite artists of the day are able to get me into the venue. And I've got former students who are working at venues and with brands to help bring the conference together. That is the source of my optimism. And it's been amazing returning to South by and seeing young people succeeding in today's industry. They're killing it. So what we'd like to do in 2017 is really try to answer how. How are young people today succeeding? And importantly, where are these opportunities coming from? You pick up the average magazine, you read some of the average blogs, and it's a very dismal scenario that's presented. So where are the opportunities? We also have to be realistic. What are the challenges for young people 5 and 10 years out, starting their careers? On top of that, how do we learn to future-proof our careers and continue to keep on learning, a continuing education? Because, quite frankly, when many of these students had me in the classroom last 10, 15 years ago, we talked about how to get CDs into local retailers. We all know how that went. So in 2017, I'd like to bring down 4 unique individuals. Grace Everson, she's the venue talent booker for the Cedar Cultural Center, one of the most critically acclaimed venues in the Twin Cities. Alex Proctor. Alex is a front-of-house engineer, live sound mixer, and producer who's working with some of the Twin Cities' hottest talent. Brian Mengi is an entrepreneur and business owner who's built a new studio called Northwoods Recording, and he's making records with people all over the region and the country. Finally, we're inviting Sophia Aris, a hip-hop artist here in the Twin Cities who has co-founded seminal female-fronted acts like Girl Party and The Chalice, recently has been supporting Lizzo in her world tours, and is now launching into her own solo career. Bottom line, young people are succeeding in today's industry in almost every imaginable industry sector. So we want to share insights, perspectives, and a little encouragement for students, recent graduates, and those already ensconced in their careers and looking to move forward. How do you do it? Granted, I know there's 110 things that anybody can choose and think about coming into next year's panel selection, but we would appreciate your support. We're excited to bring this conversation and share a little bit of optimism. Thank you. Good luck.